Ka-chow!
We produced graphics in the order of, thousands.
Wow, I mean, there were so many product stickers just on the race cars alone.
Graphics on the track itself, along the fence, on the broadcaster's booth.
All the team trailers, all the cars, the press passes, camera crews, police cars. What's on a police car? Stars on the door. Is it stars?
Medications that a car might use, a product that a car might eat.
Everything has a brand. Everything is adorned with a label.
Icons for the restrooms. The label on a fire extinguisher.
Postcards and bumper stickers and old enameled signs and gas pumps.
This went on and on. You get a little myopic when you're building your graphics because you might just be doing reporters and camera truck. But the shot has 10 reporters, 10 camera trucks, and then all the people watching the interview taking place, and then all the race cars behind it. It's overwhelming at times.
The graphics really add an extra layer of detail that really make the environments or even the characters a lot more realistic or believable.
When you were in stores like that we went into on Route 66, these souvenir shops, there is so much stuff on the walls. It's like this patchwork quilt of colors and shapes and forms. Everywhere you look, there's many things in front of you.
There were so many different aspects to the film that we were asked to come up with ideas for. There were store names in Radiator Springs. There was Miss Piston and Wimpy's Wipers, and what would those stores carry? For example, at Flo's Diner, what would she advertise? What would these cars eat? Hot buttered lug nuts, hot brake pads, frosty antifreeze, things like that were kind of diner-ish, but something that cars could relate to.
We wanted to create brands that reflect our world and give people in the audience something to relate to.
That ended up being really fun because you'd have to come up with a whole graphic package for a non-existing product. Like, how would it look on the shelf? What would the packaging be for it? And then how would they paint a car for this non-existent product?
Invent your own logo. Invent your own brand.
One person would come up with a name, then somebody else might design the graphic for it.
We took hits at it and then handed them back and forth.
Design 20 or 30 different versions of that.
Put them together, we'd show them to John, and he would kind of pick out what he likes, or maybe he would come up with some of his own ideas.
Like a sports drink. What's the car culture equivalent of a sports drink? Perhaps they're using nitro or a gas additive, or then we filter that into our fantasy world, and voila, Nitro-Aid.
There's so much detail and attention to detail and gags, and just they're everywhere.
It's not the central story, but it's kind of this million stories in the background. Every little thing has a backstory to it.